hello. Hi, everybody. How is everyone? How are you all doing? I'll just wait a few minutes for everybody to get the notification that we are live. So today we are on day 3 of our Ayurvedic Spring Clean Challenge. Let me know that you're here. Say hi. Let me just double check. We are live everywhere. Yes, wonderful. Lovely jubbly. Fab, fab, fab. Okay, so give me some emojis. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Give me some smiley faces. Let me know that you're here. And also, this is really helpful because it boosts the video so people know that we're live, because there'll be people looking for these videos. So do pop some emojis in. Do let me know that you're here as well. Say hello, and let me know how you are doing. Let me know how you're getting on. So we're on day 3. We're kind of flying through this challenge now. We're whizzing through it. And yesterday we talked about healthy habits. We talked about how important it is to establish a healthy routine on a daily basis and the things that we need to do to make sure that we stay happy and healthy. We chatted also about how the body is designed to work in a particular way, how the body is designed to deal with stress. So the world that we live in is not one that corresponds with how our bodies are designed to be. We are designed to live in a stressful state for about 30% of our waking day. And the world that we live in, the majority of people are in a stressed state for 70% of their waking hours. So yesterday I talked to you about how we can shift into a more healthy mindset, the things that we can do to break that up so that we can reset. And hi, Deb, you okay? Hello. So that we can reset and we can rest between these stressful periods, because it gives our body, our mind, our spirit, our emotions time to recoup, so that we're not in this constant state of stress. We are finding time to relax as well. So let me know how you went on with the tasks yesterday. I gave you some journaling prompts to think about, so let me know how you did with those. Hi Vivian. Hi. Hi Lindsay. Hello, good evening. And I've had some really lovely messages today as well. I've had some lovely photos tagging me in people's photos, letting me know how you're getting on with your healthy habits. So keep them coming, keep them flowing, because I love hearing from you and I love knowing how you are getting on. And remember, the more that you share, the more that you engage, the more you support others, the more chance you've got to win the amazing prizes we've got on offer. Okay. So today we are going to be chatting about plants, powerful plants, especially herbs, and how we can use herbs to cultivate a really strong, healthy body. So keep the thumbs up coming, keep the smiley faces and the hearts coming. So this bumps it up, especially in Facebook and Instagram, so people know where to find this. So keep those emojis flowing, keep them coming. And with all your sharing, remember to tag me as well. Keep those coming, because it's really important that we are motivating each other, that we're boosting everybody's motivation and inspiring one another as well. Okie dokie. Right, so herbs, powerful plants. Now, these are a really big part of my life. I've been using herbs in my diet for a long time, in a medicinal way. So around 8 years ago, I studied herbalism. I've got a diploma in herbalism, and I loved it. It was fascinating. And actually, it was kind of the precursor to Ayurveda, because a lot of the things that Ayurveda teaches us really works in balance with herbalism as well. And working with herbs and knowing how to use them, knowing how everything works together in that beautiful balance, has given me a really good way of healing my own health, and also as a way of preventing different things as well. So we talked about the three issues, the three diseases and illnesses that we want to stay away from, because around 93% of people are likely to contract those illnesses, and those are heart disease, Alzheimer's, and cancers. So we want to do as much as we possibly can to keep our bodies healthy and work in a preventative way rather than a reactive way. I'm going to be talking about that in a minute. And herbs are a really gentle, easy way to create good health in your body. And it is really easy, it is really simple. So we can use herbs in three different ways. We can use them in a sattvic way. Sattvic means gentle, healing, calming, soothing to the body. And we can use them in this way as a preventative measure. So taking herbal medicine, taking herbal supplements every single day, using them every single day in our routines to maintain strong health. Other ways we can use them are in reactive ways. So when I talk about reactive ways, I mean if we're unwell. So if we've got a cold or a cough or something like that, we might reach for the echinacea herbs. Or if we have got sore throats or inflammation, things like that, we might reach for the turmeric. So that is a reactive rather than preventative way. And the other way that we tend to use herbs is in cooking as well. And lots of people I know do foraging too. So let me know if you're really into your foraging. It's something that I'm getting more into this year. So I'd love to hear if it's something that you do, if you've ever been on any foraging expeditions, fill me in. But these are the different ways that you can use herbs. But today I'm going to mainly focus on using them in a preventative way and how you can safely use them. Now, there's so many different herbs that you can use, so many different herbs that you can tap into. And there's a different herb for different things. But I'm just going to focus on three today. Because obviously I'll be here until the early hours of the morning if I start talking about all of them. So we're just going to focus on three. And the three that I'm going to tell you about are the ones that I use every single day, the ones that I incorporate into my diet, into my supplements every single day. And these are ashwagandha. Don't worry, I will write in the comments the spelling if you're not quite sure how to spell them. But we've got ashwagandha, coriander, good old coriander, easy to grow, easy to find, and then triphala. Again, I'll write that in the description, in the comments. And these three are the ones that I'm going to really focus on. Now, ashwagandha is one that has had a lot of exposure recently. Lots of people who have been suffering from long COVID have started taking ashwagandha as a way of helping them get over long COVID, helping to boost their immune system, helping to improve their energy levels as well. And a lot of therapeutic research has gone into this herb, and it's one of the most revered herbs in Ayurveda. It's one that you will find most Ayurvedic health coaches, health practitioners will advise you to look into, especially if you have any issues with your energy levels, or anything to do with your brain health, which I'll talk about a bit more in a moment. But lots of people have shown that by taking daily supplements of ashwagandha, that their immune system has improved. The white blood cells, the immune cells needed to fight infection, have increased in the body from using ashwagandha on a daily basis. And these can actually taking these supplements every single day can reduce the inflammation in your body, can reduce the inflammation by about 60%, which is huge because there are so many diseases and illnesses that are caused by inflammation. We've got endometriosis, IBS, asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, MS, Alzheimer's, lots of different cancers, and type 2 diabetes as well. All of those are inflammatory issues. So ashwagandha is amazing for helping with all of those issues, all of those diseases. So if you have any of those, or you know that they're prevalent in your family, then ashwagandha is really, really important. And you don't have to take a lot either. So I brought mine with me that I take. So I take these every single day. True Veda. I'll show that camera as well. And they come in supplement form, and it's just 2 a day, and they're not big, they're not like these huge big horse tranquilizers that you see for some supplements that are advised. You don't need a lot as well. So just 2 of those a day can really help to boost your immune system and help to reduce inflammation in the body. Now, the word ashwagandha, the name ashwagandha, this talks about the leaf of the herb, but also the root of the herb. Let me know if you've ever taken ashwagandha. Let me know if it's a supplement that you use on a daily basis already. Let me know if it's one that you've heard about. Let me know if it's someone that you know takes it. Let me know in the comments what your knowledge is of ashwagandha. But it comes from the root, and it comes from the leaves. These are the things that will give you the most potency. And the word ashwagandha actually means aroma of horse. And that is to do with the smell. Now, luckily, you're not wearing it. You're not putting it into a perfume. So it doesn't matter what it smells like. But also it's to do with the strength of that plant, to do with the strength of that herb. Ashwagandha is really, really strong. It's going to really boost your immune system and reduce those inflammations in the body too. So that is just how strong it is. It was called the strong horse herb precisely for those reasons. Other things that you can use it for as well, you can help to make you feel stronger. So there are actually some clinical studies which looked at ashwagandha, and they used it with athletes and people who would do a lot of working out, a lot of performance in their bodies. And it showed that the people who took ashwagandha had stronger performance. They had more physical muscle tissue and better performance and better strength by taking ashwagandha, because what ashwagandha does is it enhances your oxygen levels. It enhances your oxygen production. So it means that you're getting more oxygen into your body. You're nourishing your body more. So your body's not struggling to get this in within itself. So ashwagandha is really, really good for helping with physical strength. Really good as well for moods. It can help reduce low mood, anxiety, and blood sugar levels. Now, personally, I take it because for me, it makes me feel stronger. It helps with my immune system. So ever since I started taking ashwagandha, nothing will stop you from catching illnesses like coughs and colds and things like that, and COVID, but there are different things that you can do that will strengthen your body when you get them, that will help you to recover from them much quicker. And ashwagandha is one of those things. Ashwagandha will help you with that recovery. So that's one of the reasons why I started taking it, to really protect myself, to protect my body, and help me overcome any diseases and illnesses much, much quicker than I would if I wasn't taking it at all. But ashwagandha is amazing as well for fertility issues. So what ashwagandha does, when we look at Ayurveda, we have the different doshas. So we have earth and water, which form the kapha dosha. We've got fire and water, which form the pitta dosha. And then we've got air and ether, which form the vata dosha. And ashwagandha works with the elements of a fire, air, and earth. So fire, water, and air. So it's really good for movement. It's really good for transformation in the body as well, and strength. So all these things are really, really important for our bodies. And that's why it works so well, because it's natural, but it's powerful as well. Now, because of the potency of ashwagandha, I wouldn't recommend bringing this into your diet if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, because it is very strong. However, I'd say everybody else is more than likely okay with it. There are some people on certain medications that it is contraindicated with. Benzodiazepine, anticonvulsants, convulsants, and barbiturates. Anybody who is on any of those, I would avoid ashwagandha. If you are on those, but you feel that you want to take something that has the same properties, get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll be able to point you in the right direction for something else instead. But ashwagandha is great for your brain. It's great for your memory. So we talked about the importance of protecting our brain. We talked about the importance of brain health, brain capacity, memory, all these different things. And in a study in clinical trials of 50 adults, there were some 50 adults that were taking ashwagandha, and then 50 that were taking a placebo. Those that were taking ashwagandha for 8 weeks consistently. So that's the key with anything like this. You have to be consistent. You have to make sure that you are doing this every single day. So you can't take your supplements one day and expect all your problems to be resolved, to expect that your inflammation issues will be gone, that your immunity will be super strong. You need to do this on a consistent basis. So in this trial, these people took it for 8 weeks. And after these 8 weeks, they saw a huge improvement in their memory, their retention, and information processing as well. So it just shows you how amazing this herb is. And it's something that has been used in Ayurveda for a long time. It is one of the most versatile herbs. You can take it morning, evening, night, doesn't matter. I personally take one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. You don't want to overload your body with too many things at once. So lots of people will take loads of different supplements first thing in the morning when they're having their breakfast, when they're having their cups of teas, all these different things. In the morning, your digestion, your agni is not at its highest already. We know that agni, your digestive fire, is highest between 10 and 2. So don't overload your body with too much before that window. So yes, take your supplements in the morning, but break them up so you're not taking them all at the same time. Have some others in the afternoon as well. And ashwagandha is a really strong, potent herb that will help you with your immunity. It will help to reduce inflammation. It will help with your brain health, and all those other things that I mentioned before, like endometriosis, IBS, asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, MS, Alzheimer's, cancers, diabetes. They're all can be prevented through lifestyle, and ashwagandha is a really great preventative for helping us with any of those issues. Okay. So if you do have any comments or any questions about ashwagandha, just bob them in the comments and let me know. All right. So the second herb, the second powerful plant that I want to talk to you about tonight is coriander. Coriander is just so widely available, especially in the UK. You know, we can grow it easily, we can get it in the shops easily. It is there for the taking, and it is really, really, really potent. It is really good for your health. And there are two different ways that you can work with with coriander. So you've got the coriander leaves and you've got the coriander seeds. So for those of you who have registered, you will have got my download guide. And in that download guide, you will see the herbal tea, the coriander seeds, fennel seeds, and cumin seeds. And that herbal tea remedy is exceptional for digestion. And coriander is amazing for the gut. And as we know, gut health is super, super, super important because, hi, Chrissy, no problem. Coriander, yes, we've talked about ashwagandha. We're on to coriander right now, yes. So it's really great for gut health. And as we know, gut health is super important for all areas of our health. Because if we've got a good, strong gut, if we've got good, strong acne, if we are absorbing the nutrients from our food, from our supplements, from the things that we're bringing into our bodies, then we are going to turn that into what is known as ojas. And ojas are the vitality energy. It's vitality energy. So when we've got really good, strong gut health, we are more likely to create more ojas, more vitality, more strength, more energy for ourselves in the body. So coriander is epic for your gut, epic for your digestion. And also those of you who know your doshas, if you know your Vikruti and your Prakruti, don't worry if you don't know what those mean. I go into much more detail about these in my workshops and in my one-to-ones. But if you know your dosha, coriander is really good for anyone with high pitta issues, that fire issues. And it will really help to cool. So the leaves are super cooling. So if you are high pitta, then the coriander leaves are brilliant. Put them in everything that you possibly can. Sprinkle them on your food. Make them soups, anything. For our evening meal tonight, I made these frittata things with a bean salsa, and we had lots of coriander, and I chopped up lots of coriander and put it on the top. And that's, we sometimes look at it as a garnish, but actually just doing that on a regular basis every single day will really boost your gut health. It will really help to boost your digestion. And it also supports detoxing as well, and your appetite. So coriander can help to make sure that you are not overeating or undereating, as it may be. Coriander really helps to support your appetite, and it really helps to detox your body as well. The seeds are warming. So the seeds are really good for anybody who feels sluggish. The seeds are great to have as part of a herbal tea after eating because it helps with that digestion, but it also helps to get rid of any tiredness issues that you might have after eating a meal. And the leaves can also be really good to use on your skin. So you can use coriander leaves, you can mash them down, make them into like a poultice. So if you have any inflammation or sort of like irritations, or if you've got high pitta, if you're a high pitta dosha, then you might find that you're prone to mystery rashes. A poultice of coriander leaves can really calm down the skin. It's a beautiful way to work with coriander. But it's really great as well for your heart. So as I mentioned in every single video this week, the 3 main issues that 93% of people have to deal with are Alzheimer's, heart disease, and cancers. And coriander is especially great for your heart. It's really good for your heart. So if you have blood pressure issues, cholesterol issues, if you are high in the bad cholesterol, then coriander can help to bring that down, can help to lower your blood pressure if you've got high blood pressure. It can also be used as a replacement for salt. So coriander helps to release the same types of reactions to salt in the body. The way that we taste salt when we eat and the way that we taste coriander can be very similar. So coriander is a really great substitute for too much salt. So if you know that you need to cut back on your salt intake, increase the amount of coriander that you eat as well. It's also great for protecting your brain. Coriander is epic for looking after your brain. So again, those inflammatory issues that I talked about before, the rheumatoid arthritis, but especially things to do with the brain. So coriander will help with inflammation in the brain. So we know that Alzheimer's is a big issue, and coriander taken consistently can really help to protect our brains from that. Also from Parkinson's. The two kind of go hand in hand sometimes, don't they? So coriander is a really great way of preventing that those issues in the body. Also, anybody who suffers with IBS and digestive issues, definitely look to increasing the amount of coriander that you have in your diet. There was a clinical study taken by 32 people who all had IBS, and they took a coriander tincture. So this is another way that you can work with coriander. You can get coriander tincture from most herbal food stores. So they took a coriander tincture over 8 weeks. Again, 8 weeks. Don't make sure that you're doing things consistently. Do things consistently for a long time anyway, but for at least 8 weeks. If you don't see a difference after 8 weeks, then you might decide that you want to change things up and try something else. Or you might decide that you're going to give it another 8 weeks, but don't do any less than that, because you are not giving your body chance to absorb all the nutrients from these things that we are doing with our bodies, and you're not giving yourself enough time to actually see the difference that it can make to you. So 8 weeks is the magic number, especially with herbs and things like that. So they took this coriander tincture for 8 weeks, and they found that abdominal pain, bloating, and discomfort were all greatly reduced. So if you do have any issues with your digestion, look to coriander. Great for the skin as well. And it's really easy to add to your diet. It's really easy to add coriander seeds and coriander leaves into your daily routine. There are no known side effects with coriander. However, as with anything, don't go mad. Don't go bonkers. Don't go eating like a full bush of coriander per day. Just take what you need. Just have what you need. Because if you have too much of anything, then you will aggravate your body. So it's all about balance, all about finding that balance within you. But you can also use the essential oil of coriander too. So with all herbs, they can be concentrated down into an essential oil. And the essential oil of coriander, you can diffuse it, you can put it into a massage oil for yourself. And this is really beautifully spiritual, because it helps us to tap into our authentic selves, the essential oil of coriander, and it helps you to stay true to who you are. So coriander is epic. And like I say, it's so easy to get your hands on. So the last one that I'm going to talk to you about is Triphala. So this, I brought another Truveda supplement that I take, Triphala. And again, not a ginormous supplement. It's only small again, just 2 of these a day. That's all that you need. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and that's perfect. And Tripala is actually made up of 3 super foods. It's made of amalaki, bibitaki, and haritaki. And each of these are individually powerful, but when you put them together, you just have such incredible benefits. And this has been something that has been used for centuries. Again, it's a really important herb in Ayurveda. It's something that one of the first things usually that I recommend the people that come and see to me on a one-to-one basis and in my workshops look to taking every single day, because it is tridoshic. So what that means is it's suitable for everybody. Okay. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, give it a miss until you're not, because again, there's not enough research into how it affects pregnant ladies and and babies and things like that. So just give it a miss if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. But otherwise, it's great for all doshas. It's great for all people. And this has been being used for centuries. I think the first reported instance of this being used was about 1500 BC. And it was used then to support the strength of the body, to support vitality and energy as well. Now, again, this is one that is primarily used for gut health, but it's something that I personally recommend to all my students for any issues with, bloating, sluggishness, any issues with the skin as well, all those different things. Tripala is kind of like one that's just great for everyone. You can't really go wrong with it, but it's especially great for helping with constipation, bloating, gas, sluggishness, and it can also help with the amount of vitamins and minerals that we absorb into our body too. So it's a really great all-rounder just to introduce into your daily routine, taking those supplements in the morning, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, again, at least 8 weeks, and you'll notice a huge difference. Now, Tripala is one as well that I tend to recommend for anyone who is looking to control their body weight. So anyone who is looking to control the amount that they eat, but also with weight loss. So the reason for this is Tripala helps to improve the mind stomach connection. So that message that tells us when we're full, when we've had enough, when we don't need to eat anymore. So it helps our brain recognize quicker when we are full. So we don't eat unnecessary food. So we don't overeat. We don't we don't put too much pressure on the stomach, on the gut. And it's also a really great herb for detoxing. So again, any of these herbs are excellent for helping with the gut, but this again is really good for helping to detox your body. Perfect for cleaning the gut and the liver. Anytime we have got toxicity in the liver, this can manifest in different ways. So this can manifest as eczema, psoriasis, headaches, acne, fatigue, bloating, overweight issues. All these things can be a sign that our liver needs a really good cleanse. And Tripala is an excellent supplement to help with that. So great to take for everybody, great to take every single day, but especially if you know that maybe your body needs a good cleanse, it needs a good release of any toxins. And I'm going to talk in my masterclass next week about recognizing some different ways that you can recognize toxins in your body. So we've got a masterclass next Tuesday, and this is over Zoom. You do have to register in order to join. I will put the link in the comments, and I'll put it in my bio over on Instagram. But during this free masterclass, I'm going to talk to you about how you can recognize when your body needs a really good cleanse. There are lots of different ways, and I can't go into all of them because, you know, that's what your training is for. You know, when you train and you spend hours and hours and hours doing these things, I just couldn't possibly go over everything all in one go. But I am going to focus on the main ones that you can look at. And I'm going to share my own unique special formula that I use that helps me on a daily basis to feel full of vitality, to feel full of energy. So that's Tuesday night at 7:30. And if you can't attend live, you will be sent the replay if you have registered. Okay. So I'll put the link in the comments. So I hope you'll be able to join me for that. So Triphala as well is great for coughs, colds, hay fever, asthma, great for your teeth as well, amazing for your gums. So really helps with, you know, that strength in the body and helps to cleanse the body as well. Amazing for your eyes. So if you are prone to conjunctivitis, to styes, then Triphala is great for that as well. Again, amazing for your immunity, and it can also help to manage autoimmune diseases by slowing down that lymphocyte proliferation. So you're not getting that constant attack within the body. And again, it supports the liver. So it also supports not just cleansing the liver, but rebuilding those tissues as well. So it's a great herb to take, nice and easy. Again, the only people that it would be contraindicated with are those who are pregnant or breastfeeding. And these are fine to take together as well. That's the other thing. So you're fine to take ashwagandha and Triphala at the same time. You're fine to increase the amount of coriander and these herbs too. So this is super easy and super natural. And the thing is, you will know what works best for you. So some people say, oh, well, you know, shall I take them all? Or if I had to pick, which one would be right for me? Well, you will know. There'll be one maybe that has stood out the most for you, that you've really tuned into. Start with that first. Give it at least 8 weeks. See how you get on. And then you might decide that you want to start to introduce other ones in. You might decide that you just want to stick with that. You know, you might decide that you want to let go of that one and bring in some new ones. See how you feel. Go as, you know, as hot, as steady as you want to, as much as you want to. Take, you know, whichever ones feel right for you. But you will know and have an awareness of how it makes you feel. Okay, so let me know in the comments which one of those you think you are probably most likely to bring into your daily routine. So like I said before, I get mine from Truveda, truveda.com. And they deliver. You can also get these in most health food stores too. Really easy to get your hands on. But you know, they will make such a difference. And when we look at our healthy habits, when we look at why we want to improve our daily routine, why we want to improve our healthy habits, supplements like these and herbs like coriander are ones that we want to bring into our daily routine, into our daily healthy habits. And it's a nice, easy way to do it. It doesn't take that much to do. It's really easy to just incorporate these naturally. So let me know which ones you decide you feel called to use more. Remember to share your photos. Remember to tag me. Remember to use the hashtags. And let's keep the energy high. Let's keep motivating one another. Let's keep inspiring one another. Let's keep it going, because we've got such a gorgeous group of people who are taking part this week, and I've loved seeing your pictures. I've loved seeing your comments. So keep them coming. Let's keep motivating one another. Now, tomorrow I have got a really special announcement. We are live at a different time tomorrow. We're live at 12 in the afternoon, 12 p.m. So please do make sure that you tune in, because you're not going to want to miss it. I'm going to be talking to you about yoga, and I've got this really special announcement. So it's going to be really exciting. So I look forward to seeing you all. Okay. If you have any questions about anything at all, do pop them in the comments. Do let me know. Reach out. I'm always available, and I'm always happy to hear from you and to connect with you. Okay, everybody. I hope you have an amazing evening, whatever you're doing. Have a fabulous time. Thank you so much for being here. And oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow is our last day, but do not despair. It is not the end. We have our masterclass on Tuesday next week. So hopefully I will see you guys there. Remember to register. I will put the link in the comments if you've not seen it already. Then I'll pop it in the link in my bio in Instagram as well. And I will see you tomorrow, and then I'll see you on Tuesday. All right, everybody, have a great evening, and I will see you all soon. See you later.